Make your mind up time for Labour. By Monday, a poll suggests over half the party will have cast their vote to determine the next leader of the opposition. Tonight, Sky News showed just how much was at stake.
And this is the Labour debate.
With a clear front runner in this contest, a game changer is needed to shake things up. So some of the attacks, like this one on Brexit, were pretty direct.
You've got the shadow Brexit secretary standing next to you. Is he to blame?
Well, it was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. And I think there is a collective failure of leadership on Brexit that we have to own up to as a party.
Whose fault is Labour's Brexit confusion? Well, Keir Starmer said we should be asking a different question.
Now Johnson is heading for no deal or nearly no deal. If we become leader of the Labour Party, will we take him on or we will give in to him? And that's the question we need to answer.
When it comes to the post-mortem on Labour's election manifesto, two candidates had pretty clear views.
You wouldn't drop anything from the manifesto?
No, I think they were the right answers to the right questions. So the Green Industrial Revolution is a key policy. It was a huge policy.
But the electorate didn't agree.
Well, I think they did. It was a very popular policy.
Let me support Becky on some of the policies in the manifesto, because I didn't get any sense that they were unpopular. I just think by the time we got to the point that the election had been called, people had stopped listening.
But the frontrunner again had a more broad brush answer.
In that election, I met many people who said that this isn't right. It's got to change. But they didn't trust us to do it.
Trying to maintain trust and trying not to put a foot wrong on the subject of anti-Semitism is hard when you're way out in front.
And I would just say this to Keir, is that I believe that you are sincere about this, but if we do not acknowledge how badly the Shadow Cabinet as a whole got this wrong, we will not earn the trust of the Jewish community, and those people that you talk about, who I want to see back in the party, will never look
Lisa,
to us again.
Lisa, you were in a Shadow Cabinet when this issue came up as well.
And I spoke out.
Can the person in pole position go on the attack?
Do you remember Rebecca Long-Bailey speaking out in Shadow Cabinet?
I think, given where we've got to, I think the last thing our members, our movement and our country wants is us all trying to take lumps out of each other.
But the plea didn't work as Keir Starmer faced suggestions he should be excluded on grounds of gender.
I don't want Boris Johnson crowing on the other side of the dispatch box if we don't get a female leader this time.
If I succeed in this, will you work with me to unite our party so that we can fight as a collective force going forward to the next general election together?
Yes.
Absolutely.
The favourite undeterred, but the audience wanting a different outcome.
Lisa Nandy?
Sam Coates, Sky News.